Lesson 74. There is no will but God's.
Hi there. Ready to take another step toward understanding the ultimate reality of love and peace that lies beyond the world's appearances? What if we were always aware that we could tap into that peace whenever we wanted or needed it? Let's pay close attention to what Lesson 74 has to offer us.
There is no will but God's.
Today's idea can be thought of as the main focus of all the exercises we are undertaking every day with these lessons.
There is no will but God's.
God's is the only will. When we recognize this, we also acknowledge that our will is His. Our will and God's will are one and the same. With this realization, all conflict dissolves, and the very belief in the existence of conflict vanishes. We find peace. We no longer feel torn by conflicting goals, because our only goal is His. We are an expression of the will of God, and thus, in ultimate reality, we do not truly want something that diverges from what God wants for us.
There is no will but God's.
Isn't that a profound realization? Today's idea brings great peace, and we're going to experience this peace today through our exercises.
The idea itself is wholly true. Therefore, it cannot give rise to illusions. Without illusions, conflict is impossible.
Let's embrace this understanding today, and let's enjoy the peace that comes from this recognition.
There is no will but God's.
For our extended practice sessions today, let's begin by repeating our main idea several times.
There is no will but God's. I cannot be in conflict.
But let's not repeat it mindlessly. Instead, let's be determined to try to understand what these thoughts really mean.
There is no will but God's. I cannot be in conflict.
Then, let's spend a few minutes adding some related thoughts to our central idea. For example,
I am at peace. Nothing can disturb me.
My will is God's.
My will and God's are one.
God wills peace for His Son.
if any conflict thoughts arise, let's tell ourselves immediately.
There is no will but God's. These conflict thoughts are meaningless.
If there is one particular conflict that we find more difficult to resolve, let's focus on it briefly but very specifically. Let's identify the person or persons and the situation or situations involved, and tell ourselves,
There is no will but God's. I share it with Him. My conflicts about this cannot be real.
for example,
There is no will but God's. I share it with Him. My conflicts about my job cannot be real.
There is no will but God's. I share it with Him. My conflicts about my ex-wife cannot be real.
after clearing our minds in this way, let's close our eyes and embrace the peace our true nature entitles us. Let's just sink into this peace, feeling it envelop and surround us. We might be tempted to mistake these attempts for withdrawal, but they are not. Successful attempts will bring us a profound sense of joy and heightened alertness, contrasting with the sleepiness, sluggishness, mental slowness, dullness, and lack of focus that would accompany true withdrawal. Joy characterizes peace, so if we feel joy, we're on the right track. If we begin to feel drowsy, disengaged, or disconnected, let's simply revisit today's idea and give it another try.
There is no will but God's. I cannot be in conflict.
Let's repeat it as often as necessary.
There is no will but God's. I cannot be in conflict.
Even if we don't end up experiencing the peace we are seeking, we will still benefit from not retreating into withdrawal.
There is no will but God's.
Throughout the day, let's spend 1 to 2 minutes every 30 minutes for our shorter practice sessions. Let's begin by saying to ourselves,
There is no will but God's. I seek His peace today.
And then let's just focus on that peace. If it helps with your practice, listen to this lesson again during the day.
There is no will but God's.
What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever considered that acknowledging God's will as our own could bring such profound peace? You're doing great. See you tomorrow for another powerful lesson. Quick reminder, if you haven't yet watched the introduction to this video series, be sure to do so, as it lays the foundation for our journey together. Just click on the video link that will appear on your screen shortly.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.